Thursday, July 8th. Months of planning, months of work. This was going to be perfect. All thrown away because I trusted the wrong people. I know exactly how that feels, man. I didn't expect it out of Resnov. What with all of the bootlicking he does around here, but he has been planning an uprising since day one. He spent months getting everything in place for the perfect storm, but that wasn't enough for some people. It's the 4th of July. We should be at a barbecue, not rotting in this hellhole. Morale will never be higher than if we do this tomorrow. And we are doing this, with or without you, Resnov. He was beating himself up over it, even though it wasn't his fault. Sure, he may have put his trust in the wrong person and it screwed him over big time, but it was on them for not listening to him. He had no reason to blame himself. Isn't that what I did though? When X betrayed us, I blamed myself for what he did. I don't think I even consciously realized it until now, but that is what I was doing. I felt so guilty that I drove myself into the ground, trying to make things right, when I should have just let it go. Start over, turn an end into a new beginning. I told them as much. We are still alive, as are a lot of our friends. We are not dead yet, and as long as we are still alive, we can start over and try again, and do it properly next time. I like you. Talking with you is as if my grandson was still here. Oh, why is Greg making that face? At least I think that's how the conversation went. I was pretty crap face. I've never tried vodka before. Honestly, I think one time was too many. Oh, that's why. Sunday, July 11th. Now that Resnov has let me in on his plans, I've had a chance to look over where we stand, and I'm happy to say that our situation could be a lot worse than it is. Don't get me wrong, we still have a lot of work to do, but we aren't starting over completely either. Most importantly, not everyone in Resnov's circle decided to go against him. There are still plenty of people willing to go through with this, that, or in too deep to stop now. This is my friend, Gregory. Hey, you're the guy afraid of magnets. The scorch and burn policy did a very good job at making a point about rebellion, but they didn't get a single word out of the survivors about accomplices. We still have a few dozen people, most of them prisoners from the shop. We even have half a dozen guards, surprisingly. Our most pressing matter right now is recruitment. The more people we can get on our side, the more options we have for weapons and supplies. That is not going to be easy after the massacre. As horrible as it is to say, doing crap like that is very good at making people keep their heads down. For now, we will just have to make do with the people we already have. Magnets can't hurt you, silly. I have a bullet stuck in my head. Huh, that bullets aren't magnetic. Okay, I know that now. Lord help us. Tuesday, July 20th. Finding people to join us is not as easy as I thought it would be. I mean, I already thought it would be difficult to begin with, but it's nearly impossible. You have to sneak around with what you are saying, get them to do or think things without directly asking them anything. Although, now that I think about it, being allowed to ask them directly probably wouldn't change much at all. Hello sir, would you like to help support? Not interested, bye! I do have an idea on how to get some traction, though, even with the crackdown in recent memory. It might have had the intended effect on prisoners, but from what I understand in talking to the few guards we have on our side, they took it pretty hard as well. What are you maggots moping around about? Get back to your post! They'll literally string up people by their guts and leave them to the crows. But I guess burning them alive in a mass grave is what makes them question if they are on the wrong side. That's where they choose to draw the line. That doesn't matter. I have a chance, and I know how to use it. Hey Dylan, how you holding up? Honestly, man, like crap. Sunday, August 1st. Things with Dylan have been going even better than I could have hoped for. He always waits in the same place near the end of his shift, so we can chat before he has to leave. And I think I can almost call him a friend at this point. I don't have many friends left, aside from Resnov. Last week, he started inviting me to play poker with him and a bunch of other guards, and we have been meeting every few nights since then. Of course, I don't get paid anything here, but we do get cigarette rations if we ask for them, and there's an older woman who buys them off of me so that I can play. They weren't happy to see me at first, but they warmed up to me real fast once they figured out how bad I am at Texas Hold'em. Ha! I knew you were bluffing, mate. Darn! Of course, I'm just hustling them. Dad taught me how to play a while back. I'm good enough to put up a show for it. I don't smoke, so it's no skin off my back if I lose. but it does make them want to keep me around. I've even managed to make a little progress with them. They love hearing stories about my time with the Wolverines, even if they disagree with me. So, Tyrone was your slave? Bro, what kind of racism is this? What the flip? No, he was there of his choice. He died trying to save me. Why would a person of color join a white supremacist terrorist cell? Maybe we weren't Nazis? We have a long way to go.